Good morning, all. Markets open now. Here goes the market open, guys. Market recovered nicely off of the overnight lows. I think the market is still in trouble. NQ heading into correction mode. Okay. So today going to be very interesting to see how NQ close. Close below the 100. It opened the door for the 200. Simple moving average. So we open up. They're not doing much, right? I think the NQ came down too fast, right? It didn't gradually come down. So high probability it might get a sympathy bounce and then it sell off again. So you got to keep that in mind. We could also look at the we're gonna want to look at the 10-year versus the 30-year. See if there's any problems there with the yield, rising yield in the 10-year. That would push bonds down. Right now, bonds is holding. Not too bad. Right. If you look here, there's the 30-year, and I could add the 10-year. And YM is strong. They all getting a relief bounce here. So we get in that relief pop here. All right, we look to short these guys into after the 5 minute. Gonna stay out of YM. I look at the short NQ possible on RTY. But they're all recovered nicely from the overnight lows. It's 9:33. I think I'm gonna start looking to short M2K, short and M2K. Gonna short NQ here also. Gonna short the micro NQ. Order submitted. Order filled. Now I gotta mess with YM. RTY is running up here. See that? I look to short on RTY. Does he get outside this zone here? I'm gonna short RTY at 22.11.5. 22.11.5. Got fill. 22.11.5. Okay. So we got fill in him. And it's still pushing them up, all right? So see how RTY is doing on this chart here. NQ. M2K. Wow, they just keep pushing M2K up. Rustle up. All right. It's 9:34. We're gonna look for a pivot here. Okay. I Got in a little early. MNQ, they're just pushing it up. Look at this. Massive rally. I'm going to add to my M2K here. Add into my M2K trade. If I could get a dome to work, my domes are all stuck. Add into my M2K 2213.5. Miss it. Miss it. Miss it. Miss it. Add to M2K. I'm to RTY. Oh, we look for the pullback here now. So I have two here. And we look for a pullback. So still a lot of strength to the upside. NQs up 6 to 9. Yeah, there's a nice open drive here. Got a market, but not so much. All right, so gonna add to my NQ here also. Okay, that's it. We wait for the pullback. Okay, we sit here and we wait for the pullback. I'm adding to my my micro here, and I'm gonna add to RTY. That's the play, guys. So here we got NQ, 2 in NQ. We have 3 in RTY. My chart is stuck here. Very whippy, right? So this RTY gets up here, guy. You don't have it, you short it here. 22.19. Short it right there if it get there. But right here is a short in RTY. You don't have RTY, take a short in it right here. All right. 22.13, 22, any between there, right? So still got a little bit higher, right? On RTY. Still have a bit high here. So if you want, you wait till 22.19. Okay. 22.19, you could wait for 22.19, or you could start going in here 15.7. All right. Whenever we look for the pullback. It's 9:38. Let me see if the start of the pullback here. So far, there's a serious open drive here. Notice the ticks are not doing much, right? So look at the cumulative delta here in NQ. Cumulative delta here on RTY is to the downside, but price is going up. That's a diversion. Well, we look for a pullback here, guys. Into this green zone here. We look for a pivot here, right? So NQ's coming down now. We look to see how RTY gonna give up some of this gain, and if M2K gonna come down. So right now we up $42 and $54 in NQ. All right. You gotta take profit when you can, all right? So it's a counter trend, all right? Remember, you got green dots going up. We're up $42. You take it, or you could hold it. See if it pull back to the high here. There's the OR high, and this is the mid, and this is the open here. So MNQ still, M2K still rallying, guys. Riding like a bat out the hill. He gets up back short in RTY. Add into RTY. 22.18, 22.18. See if we get a pullback here. All right, you should be able to make some money here on RTY. So you get the pullback, M2K. Now to YM NQ here also. 3 NQ, 4R M2K, 2 RTY. Sit back and wait. Sit back and wait to take some profit. It might take a while for this M2K to come back, but the RTY should make us some money. All right, so RTY. All right, got up here, took a little heat, $300 heat. Add at the high here, off of this chart here. All right, we look now for a pullback. Overbought here, overbought in an uptrend, so we're looking for a pivot, right? So it's gonna be a while for this guy to come back, but he's coming back nicely. All right, he was down 107 on 4 micro. It's only up 57. Look at the NQ. All we need is RTY to come down back here. Anywhere here would be nice, right? Now you're gonna take this this NQ here a couple of times, all right? So, well, you see how it's hooking down here? This is the kind of stuff you wanted to see, right? Where price come up to the top of the cloud and then hook back down, right? So here we go. MNQ. Here we go with MQ. All right. We just need him to come back, circle down here, come back to the mid. We was just up $100. We didn't take it. We're waiting to see if he could pivot down a little lower. All right. Here he comes. We want this move down here. I think 19 would be a good price here. We come back to 719, 720. All right. But it's catching another bid here. They're all catching a bid back. Look, it's all right. We sit here and wait. Okay. Should have taken the 100 and NQ though. MNQ. But now we wait. We wait again. See, it's still at the high, at the open here, right? So we coming in, as we come into 945, we can see the pivot down hard, right? Here we come. MNQ. Taking one off here. Oh, I didn't get it. Okay, one off of MNQ. Here we come. Here we go. Here we go. Out. So we got 125 there, I think. MNQ, M2K is coming down. Now all we want to do is RTY to come down. All right. So 3NQ make over $100, right? Micros. Simple trade, right? So open kind of range trade, right? The rallied up an overdrive, but I'm looking for the pivot, we look for the pivot in these areas, right? It went straight up into 945, and we're looking for a pivot down, right? So that's the trade. All right. MNQ on RTY is pretty strong here. So we're going to look to see if he break here. Come back somewhere in this zone later today. Later today, he would come back into this green zone here. So right now, he's got a nice bid, so we got to wait. All right. So we're not actually losing no money here. Well, we're losing an RTY, but this one washes out this one. This one, 100 plus, we done 47 here. This drop here below last night high. Last night high is 2210.4. And then we see if we get a drop. It's a strictly an open range play, guys. Rally up and overdrive. We took some heat. We're using our pivot strategy to get back positive in the trade, okay? That's what we're doing. Need to see how NQ pivot down, dude. Up. Started to pivot down into 945 here, right? But we got it. We start getting out here. So here we go with RTY. RTY took a little heat. We up $100, $200 here, guys. I'm scaling out to one. Scaling out to one more. If I get fill, I say, oh, I'm getting fill here. I'll wait. 118 on one. Okay, here we go. Here comes the drop. Here comes the drop in RTY. Here comes the drop in RTY. Another 200 on the last one. I'm out. We make over 300 and something dollars in RTY. I'm taking off the M2K and the 4, taking them off here. $70 win. 3, 4, yeah, $600 win, guys. Approximately $600 win. That's a $600 play there, guys. Took some heat in RTY. Add to it, got the drop. I add as we violated the 5-minute, violated into 945. Add here, got the drop on all of them. I had 4 in this, 3 in here. I got out here too early. This would be a $200 trade on some micros. I got out here. Drop another 120 ticks. Morning, Evans. Took some heat in the open trade, but as we usually do, we wait for the pivot, right? You know, if you was here and it was beating me, you had to just take them up here, all of them. Just take them up here, got the drop. Look at this RTY. Oh my God. It's a $1,000 trade here on 3. I just got out too early. Still had green dots. That's why I got out. Okay. But that's a beautiful trade. Make, close to $600, I think. All right. Tell you how much we make in those trades. Yes. 5 something in those trades. Nice 500 plus close to 600. If I hold them longer, I would be well rewarded. Look at this. It beat me all the way up here. All right, beat me all the way up here. I add and take it down. Beautiful. See, sometimes it violated the 5 minutes and the 50 and the next 10 minutes. That's it. We sit back and wait for the next trade. The reason I got out, it was still a counter trend before. Now it turned into a trend trade to the downside. If I split one more minute, if I have stayed in it, I would have made an $82,000 in RTY. But that's trading, right? So we sit back and wait.